Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Shakib bin Suhaimi and I will introduce to you the introduction. So first of all, this is our organization chart. Start with manager, Mr. Amir, and assistant manager, Sufri. Next is worker 1, Radaudin, worker 2, Nakyuddin, and me, myself, as accountant. So next is our company profile. So our company is called Bima Sakti Carwash. Is purposely to assist the community in getting their cars as clean as new. So our vision is give 5-star services to every customer. So we have 3 missions. Which the first one is provide better quality than other contenders. The second one is get some repeated customers every month, and the third one is give customer satisfaction in every service that we provide. Thank you. So next, this is our time frame. So we distribute the task 3 chapter into 7 weeks. So the chapter 1 we complete it in week 1, chapter 2 we use week 2, 3 and 4, and the last chapter, chapter 3, we use in week 5, 6 and 7. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ridauddin and I will explain more on our report on description and justification of the service that we selected. So we know that a car wash service does more than simply polish your vehicle. A full service car wash cleans both and inside and outside of your vehicle thoroughly. It's a comprehensive experience that blends efficiency and cost effectiveness. So it's satisfying to treat other people's automobile with the same care that we do our own. So we take pleasure in providing excellent service to the vehicle and also to the customer. So we give an exceptional customer service. We also provide exceptional automobile service too. We employ modern, efficient equipment that produce a high quality vehicle wash. Our service priorities the time while also ensuring that all service are consistent and of high quality. A vehicle wash is a low cost, low time investment that pays off handsomely. Washing your automobile is necessary for several reasons. First is driving a clean and well-maintained vehicle will make you feel and look better, and also keeping your automobile clean is a low-cost approach to preserve its value and beauty. So on the next slide, I will explain on the identification of material requirement and manufacturing process that is involved. So the operation of a car wash is as simple as it is. The way we operate is like any other shop, open from 10 AM until 10 PM, where that is the most suitable time for anybody who wants to wash their car. It's the fact that we open early in the morning is where people are having a car meet up early in the morning or have an errand to go to a nice place before showing their unpleasant looking car. So for the place that we are choosing is usually where there are high traffic. A car wash is not a business demand, where it is a service provided for the customer that can come easily from where they are staying. So a good community income level and spending habits is the demographic that we would consider, such as near condominium or shopping center. So the size of the working space also affects the number of cars that we can wash at the time. There are lots of options to have car wash spot. But more importantly, we are targeting to have it at a petrol station or renting a lot of land so that the washing and drying area can be easily rotated for the cars. So the specification of the operation as follows on the slide. The unclean cars will come in the entrance of the washing bay where the workers are ready to start the cleaning process. Second, the cars that have been washed will move to the driving and dry work area where removing the excess water on the surface of the car. And thirdly, the outer part of the car and inner part of the car will move simultaneously where drying at the outside of the car and cleaning inside of the car. And lastly, the finishing touches is waxing the tire so that it indicates the process of the car wash is completed and the car is returned to the owner. So Lastly, the identification and procurement of the machinery involved. So, each purchase must adhere the policy to guarantee that all purchases are done in the best interest of the project and are cost quality contracted service are delivered accurately and on schedule. So the procurement are as follows. Firstly, finding the vendor that can supply the needed products and fulfill the specification. Second, analyzing the vendor proposal and making suggestions to the project manager. Third, choosing the provider who provides the best value for money. Third, managing the delivery schedules and costs of all contractual suppliers to ensure that deliveries are made on time and the cost specified in the statement of work. The project manager must be notified immediately if the item is not available for the specific timeline or if the item's cost changes. And lastly, providing the project manager with the real cost within 1 week of receiving the item. And lastly, settlements of any inconsistencies and payment of any invoice. So that is for my part, continuing for the product equipment. Thank you.
My name is Sufri Aiman Hakimi. Now I would like to present about the identification and procurement of machinery involved. There are a few machinery or machine that we use. There are a few. First, we use pressure washer compact, which is the electric 1800 watts. And then we use a vacuum cleaner with blower. The third, we use power spray. And the fourth, one pressure tank. The list of the price is at the beside of the picture. And then we also got a two-step ladder, the drums to store water, a long hose, and the last one is pail. The price also we put inside the picture. You can see that. Now is the determination of machine ownership cost, operation and maintenance. This costing is only for 1 month. So we divide the things into materials and supplies. So you can see the material. Carwash is a cloth that we use, and the all-purpose racks and car sponge. For Carwash we use 3 pieces, 3 unit. For all-purpose racks we use 25, and then for car sponge we use 4 units. So the total cost you can see there, 40.80 ringgit, 49.75 ringgit, and 18 ringgit. For the supplies, we use car shampoo, car wax liquid, wax high gloss finish, tire black, and the last one is car polisher. So you can see there the cost and the total cost beside the table. The indirect cost for our project or our business is the labor cost, and then electricity and water, and we also put the additional facility. For labor cost we use 250 for 30 days. We use 5 staff per day, and then the price list you can see there in the table. We use S, M, L and SL size. S stand for small car. For M size we stand for sedan car, and L size we stand for SUV, and the SL size stand for MPV or van. So we divide there, wash only, vacuum only, and the last one wash and vacuum. So for being more cheaper, customer need to choose wash and vacuum. In our business, we also put the insurance, or we also have to get a license. For insurance, we for every business need to have insurance for a long-term business to avoid our business from bad things. So for the license is 1,000 ringgit per year, and then for insurance we put around 1,500 per year. For advertising and marketing to promote our business, we put down around 2,000 ringgit per month.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Kidin. Now I want to talk about the profit analysis. of our project. Okay. For open total cost for first month of Carwash, our Carwash is 17,138 ringgit and 15 cents. We get it from after the formula is total cost equal car wash equipment facility cost plus license and insurance plus employee salaries plus advertising and marketing. We plus all of this, we get 17,183 ringgit and 15 cents. For total cost for monthly of car wash, we add renting plus utilities that we use plus employee salaries plus advertising and marketing. So the total cost for monthly of car wash is 12,500 ringgit. Okay. So this is our sale price for 9 months. This is quantity our customers. S, M, L, and XL is a size of our vehicle. For S is for compact car, M, L, and XL. XL for lorry, large lorries, van. Okay. Okay. Next, these are our cost to return. So, the total cost for 9 months, our cost is 157 ringgit. 157,965 ringgit. Okay. Okay. Next. Okay. This break even. Okay. At 8 months, total return, we get 142,530 for 8 months. So total cost for our 8 months is 100,000. Next, 9 months, total return we get is 157,965 ringgit. Okay. So total cost for 9 months is 112,500 ringgit. Okay. That's all for me. Thank you.
My name is Sufri Aiman Hakimin. I would like to present about the application of business fund. So, a financial plan is a comprehensive evaluation of an individual current pay and future financial state by using current known variables to predict future income, asset values, and withdrawal plans. And then good financial planning should include details about the cash flow, savings, debt, investment, insurance, and any other elements of financial life. The objective of our business is to determine capital structure, to determine capital requirement, and then to define financial resources, and also in framing financial policies. My name is Sufri Aiman Hakimin. I would like to present about the application of business fund. So for the estimation cost for our business, which is Bima Sakti Carwash, we divide them into two costs, which is fixed cost and variable cost. Variable cost stand for material cost, but fixed cost stand for renting, utilities, employee salaries, and advertising. So the fixed cost is about 12,500. The variable cost is 4,863 and 15 cents, but the total of the cost is 17,183 and 15 cents. Here you can see the cash flow diagram of business fund. We decide to apply along with CIMB, which is we apply about 22,000 with an interest rate of 5% per year. It is because the CIMB give us the lowest interest from others bank. So the term of the loan payment will be 4 years. We can see at the diagram, P stand for the amount of the loan, which is 22,000. I is stand for the interest, 5% per year, and N equal stand for the loan payment, which is 4 years. So let me discuss about the total amount of the debt. So here you can see the formula. I stand for interest rate per year, and then N stand for number of years. P stand for initial loan from bank. F equal to total debt need to pay. Our company need to pay to the CIMB bank. So F equal to P times by 1 plus I. So the total amount of debt that we need to pay is 26,741 ringgit and 14 cent. So like I said before, we agreed to make a loan from CMB, which is Commerce International Merchant Bankers Berhad, or known as CMB Bank Berhad, because they are the lowest interest rate compared to the another bank. So the loan amount about 20,000, interest rate 5% per year, and the payment duration around 4 years. So monthly payment will be 557.11 cent.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Shakim Saimi, and I will be presenting about the definition of monthly installment using AF or PF formula. So from previous calculation, we know that the total F is equal to 26,741 ringgit and 14 cent. So the interest rate is equal to 5% per year, and the total N is equal to 4 years. So this is the cash flow of our loan. So based on the compound interest table, we know that the N is equal to 4, and the sinking fund factor is equal to the red line, which is 0.2320. So we using the AF formula, and we input the value, then we get the monthly installment payment per month is equal to 517 ringgit. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So my name is Amir Zikri bin Zulkifli, and today I will be presenting our group assignment on the topic of evaluation of profitability or non-profitability of business proposal, which is application of single alternative evaluation using PW method. Okay, on the next slides, the purpose of evaluating the financial planning using PW method is, the first one is to evaluate the financial planning, either it is profitable or non-profitable business. The next one is to conclude on whether to continue the project with the current financial planning or to discontinue it. Okay, on to the next slides. This is the step of evaluating the business financial planning using PW method. The first one is we need to calculate the total cost involved for the business. The second one is we need to list out the total cost for the machine involved for the business. The third one is we need to calculate the revenue per year for the business. Next, we need to calculate the sunk cost for the machine involved in the business. And the last step is we need to calculate the present value using the formula. For the first step, the total cost involved. So there are two types of cost, which is fixed cost and variable cost. For our total cost is 17,183.50 ringgit Malaysia. Okay, for the next step, the total cost for all of the machine involved. We need to list out all of the machine involved in the project or the business. So the total cost for the machine involved is 34,888 ringgit and 15 cent. Okay. And then we need to calculate the revenue per year for the business. So the revenue per year for the business is capped at 210,624 ringgit per year. Okay, for the next step, we need to calculate the sunk cost for the machine involved. So we assume that the machine will drop its price by 60% in 10 years of usage. So by using the formula, we need to calculate the percentage with the total cost for the machine. So the sunk cost is at 1,395 ringgit and 26 cent. Okay, for the last step, we need to calculate the present value or the PW. So by using the parameter involved, which is the total cost, the total revenue, the balance, the sunk cost, and the machine lifetime, and by referring to table of compound interest table for 5% and 10 years. Therefore, the PW or present value is calculated by using this formula, which is present value equals to the total cost involved plus the total revenue per year multiplied by the value obtained from the compound interest table plus the balance or sunk cost and multiply with the value from the compound interest table. Therefore, the present value we get is 1,610,111 ringgit 93 cent. Therefore, the business is profitable as the value is bigger than 0. Okay. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ridodi and I will end this presentation with the conclusion of our report. So, in conclusion, from this report, the financial plan has taken into account with the calculation of business fund, bank loan for the business, monthly installment, and the present value of which this business will be made. First and foremost, the business fund has been calculated where the estimation cost is 17,183 ringgit and 15 cent from the fixed and variable cost. This amount will be the startup money to run the business, therefore determine the capital requirements. Next, capital structure that was agreed, which is the loan to apply when the business is operating, is going to be 22,000 ringgit from the Commerce International Merchant Bankers Berhad, also known as CIMB Bank Berhad, with the agreement of 4 years with a 5% monthly interest. The amount of debt to pay is 26,741 ringgit and 14 cent. By using the compound interest table, we found out that the amount of debt that is needed to settle every month is 517 ringgit. This is logical because the company can pay off the debt and yet turn a profit. From the previous statement that I said, this can be demonstrated by determining if the business plan is profitable or not by computing its present value, which is the PW. The company will not be successful if the present value is less than 0, which indicates that it is not profitable. The machine's lifetime, which is 10 years, is used to calculate the present value, at which point its initial price will have decreased by 60%. Using the compound interest table once more, the present value will be 1,610,111 ringgit and 93 cent, which is greater than 0. Since the present value has been recognized, the company business will be successful. With that, I end the presentation.